has experienced a diverse career path, but all with the same end goal of ensuring the safety of her colleagues, clients and friends. As the founder of Riskology Consulting, a workplace safety consultancy, she's a passionate leader in her field and works hard to communicate vital safety messages in a non-threatening and creative way. She's also committed to the community, having provided over $150,000 worth of free services to local charities and not-for-profits since the establishment of Riskology in 2010. SJ is also the driving force behind the Hunter Safety Awards, created to recognise and celebrate local businesses and individuals who themselves are leaders in safety. In 2018, she also launched the inaugural New South Wales Regional Safety Conference and Expo. Welcome, Sarah Jane. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
To begin, can you tell us a little bit about the journey that led you to start your own business?
Yes, I first of all got into the industry because three close friends were injured from a safety accident at work. One lost his leg on a ferry accident, another became a paraplegic from falling off a roof, and another got a degenerative back condition. All in my early 20s, I got into the safety industry, but then felt like I wanted to make a real difference to a number of businesses, and thought rather than going into a senior safety role, I could make more of a difference if I go out into safety consulting.
You have a number of different businesses and brands. Did you always know you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
No, I didn't. And the hardest thing I ever did was exiting the cubicle and life in the cubicle. And it was probably the most scary thing that I've ever done, taking that leap. But when I knew that leap was quite easy, it was a lot easier then to do that leap time and time again. And a lot of people say, how can you do all these different businesses and go out and just do an idea? And I think, well, there's not much of an investment in the ideas to start with, and it's just jump in and work out the rest later.
SJ, what is one action or task you ensure you incorporate into your diary each week?
There's a number of tasks. From a client perspective, making sure that I've got touch points for each of my clients, and also that all my processes are working, so touching in with my bookkeeper and things like that to make sure things are all running. But from a personal perspective, work-life balance is very important to me, so I make sure that I do things to de-stress. So de-stress things like getting home, feeding my bison, going for a dirt bike ride, painting. So those things where it's totally non-work related and it's my happy place, and making sure that I do those at least once a week.
What do you attribute your success to?
I think the big thing is being fearless. A lot of people say, how have you, escaped the cubicle? And I say, just do it, just go and do it. And they're always scared to do it, where I think if you have an idea, just run for it and work out the rest later. But also a big thing is influencing and just being a true reflection of yourself and not being fake and being a nice person. And so when you meet with people and you network, you're just yourself, and that shines through. And if people want to work with you, then they do. And so then you end up working with people that you like and you enjoy the work that you do.
To finish today, what local entrepreneur do you find inspiring?
Good question, Holly. I think there's too many to pinpoint one exact one, but for example, if I look at people that I really aspire to be like, people like Jamie Oliver, and I know chefing is completely different to what I do, but I love that he's got that flair and he looked outside the box as to what he can really do to disrupt the market, and I love people that do that.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.